has been decided by Toastmasters International. It is one of the things that you can do in order to apply for the HPL program or the High Performance Leader program. This is the one credit I need to achieve if I need to get my ACS. Even those words sound really cool, okay? Basically, it is the Accomplished Leader Silver, which is the next step before I get my DTM, right? So I decided to do this for the HPL. Now there are certain characteristics and categories that you have to meet if you want to do an HPL project. Number one, you should have a vision, a mission, and the project should be smart. My vision was I wanted to teach students about how to improve their communication skills on whichever level, right? The vision was to see students doing really well, to see them change and metamorphose over time, over those 3, 6, 8 sessions, whatever we managed to have, right? The goals that I needed to choose had to be smart, specific, measurable, accountable, realistic, and time-bound. All of these were met in Speechcraft. I studied all the manuals carefully, and after that, I managed to set up logistics. The logistics I managed to set up for my Speechcraft program were that we had Toastmaster Bridget kindly help me with Islington College. We contacted the management of the college, and they agreed to give me 7 sessions of an hour and a half each with 13 of their chosen students from both the BBA and the BSc batches, right? All of these students were the ones who were very excited and interested in doing something which helped them to improve their communication skills. So we met every day for 3 weeks on Tuesdays and Fridays. The concluding session is left, which is going to happen next Tuesday. Team. To do this program, because it wasn't the simplest thing in the world, I needed a team. Toastmasters International stipulates that I must have a guidance committee and an action committee. The guidance committee must consist of at least 1 Toastmaster and 1 external person, if possible. The person on my guidance committee, the Toastmaster on my guidance committee rather, is our presiding officer, Toastmaster Nishi Khaitan. For my action committee, de facto, we managed to get our Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Kripa, who was more than enthusiastic, and I'll come to that story later. So she was the member on my action committee who was helping me day in and day out with my project, right? Meeting format. The meeting format we followed was very simple. We'd have 7 meetings in which each speaker would give 3 speeches, which means you speak at every alternate meeting, okay? And the rest of the speakers, the rest of the team would be there assisting me with various roles such as timer, grammarian, ballot counter, so on and so forth. So we managed to follow something like a microcosm of the entire Toastmasters meeting at our very own Speechcraft meeting. I had 13 students, each of whom was different, each of whom now I know by name, I know so many things about, and each of whom really put in a lot of effort from their side. Topics. Now, obviously, the Toastmasters has a vast array of topics that you could do in your entire tenure here. But I had to choose 3 topics that I thought were most basic, most important, and absolutely the topics that really elevated your level as a speaker. The 3 topics I chose were icebreaker, organize your speech, and the 3rd topic was a combination of vocal variety and body language. This is the topic I think all students had a lot of fun doing, and we as evaluators had a lot of fun evaluating. Challenges. A program of this magnitude would always have a lot of challenges. The first challenge possibly was getting the students at an appropriate time as us. To get the students to come in on all those days, to actually manage to hold their attention were 2 of the bigger challenges I faced. Another challenge that I thought I personally faced as the moderator of this session was that I had to get these students to open up, right? For a student between the age group of 18 and 21 to actually confide in people like me and my friends would be difficult, which is why on day 1, we managed to create a very light atmosphere in the club. We had 2 or 3 hilarious rules. One of them was, if your cell phone rings, if anyone catches you speaking on a cell phone, you get chocolates for everybody in the following session. And this really worked. We also managed to establish a friendly atmosphere by having very light and very comfortable table topics. Topics that students really like to speak about, their girlfriend, things like that. This really opened them up, and very soon I found that they were confiding in us and they were writing speeches from the heart rather than something that was textbookish and nice sounding. Okay? Progress. Each student, I think, grew immensely in these 3 sessions. I think there are a few people here, for example, Nivita. She evaluated a girl on her 2nd project and then coincidentally happened to evaluate the same girl on her 3rd project. Nivita, can you tell me the difference you noticed?
She had a huge improvement, huge like the vocal variety, body language, and the whole speech. Also it was organized and the conclusion was there in the 2nd speech like a bit.
Yes. So we did notice that. Even Kripa, did you notice any changes in some of the students that you observed over time?
Yes, there was a lot of difference. At first, they didn't have proper body, proper opening and conclusion, and when they did it for the next time, it was there was a drastic change, and they did a very good job.
Great. So the students did improve. There was definitely progress. I would like to read out little bits from 2 testimonials that I managed to collect from some of the students. This is a slightly longish one, but it's from a guy called Neeraj Karki. I think some of you might remember him. I'm very glad that I participated in this program as I was really in need of something like this. Yes, truly speaking, I'm a guy who gets easily nervous when the time comes to speak in front of people. As the sessions passed by, I could learn many things like organization, body language, expressions, vocal variety, and so on. Now, I think these are a vital part of any speech. I'm very thankful to all the evaluators who gave me suggestions where I made mistakes and praised me where I performed well at the same time. Coming this far, I've definitely improved a lot in my speaking skills. Lastly, all the credit goes to the Toastmaster programs for making me a better person than yesterday. Right? So there are 13 such testimonials that I'm carrying with me. You can definitely take a look at them when you want to understand and to see the personal growth and development in the speakers. Acknowledgements. Anything of this magnitude, of this level, would be absolutely incomplete without thanking all the people I have to. First, thanks for me would be for Toastmaster Brigade for actually managing to set up the meeting with Islington, but sometimes harassing them and following with them and making sure that Islington actually accepted this program. The second word of thank you would definitely be for my guidance committee, Toastmaster Nishi. Thanks a lot for being there, for taking random phone calls in the middle of the night. Another thank you for Toastmaster Moon Pradhan. She's not here, but she has been helping us by doing a lot of research online and doing the things that she is very good at, talking to the international, trying to get material and literature for them. The other thank you would be for my entire action team led by Toastmaster Kripa. She was just an icebreaker speaker when we actually met. And the way she has changed over time, she has grown as an evaluator. And for me, it's very nice and it's very proud to see that change in her. Thank you, Kripa, for coming in 4 times. I hope to see you at the last session. Some of the students would love to see you as well. The other people who came, yes, of course, it's a future Miss World people. The other people who came in, Toastmaster Sadiksha, Toastmaster Nivita, Vijay, Brijendra, Kriti, and Avantika, who did not really get to evaluate, but who came in and who sat, and who was just there, smiling all through, learning, and also helping each one of us. Have I missed a name? I didn't. Great. Okay, now, takeaways. What are the takeaways from this entire speechcraft? For me, as a person who has taught a lot previously in colleges, the biggest takeaway was that I actually managed to understand and to evaluate and put a scanner on myself and see where I stood as a moderator. Because there were so many goals that I was following, because there were so many other things I needed to manage as well logistically, I managed to scan myself, put myself under a microscope and see where I was going wrong. Another takeaway was, for Islington College, obviously, they got such a good program where so many different people were coming and speaking to their speakers, encouraging them. They got such a good program, absolutely free of cost. The takeaway for all the students was, well, they learned. They grew. They really changed as speakers in the level of confidence. They even became more friendly among one another. And the biggest takeaway, I think, for us as a club is, 1, we have gained collective experience together. 2, all our evaluators have gained experience together. And 3, we hopefully should have a few of the students coming in here as guests and maybe want to enroll as future Toastmasters. Now, the main thing that I, however, at the end of this entire speechcraft have to say is, the one thing that really touched me the most, and this I haven't been able to say enough in all my mails, is that the way we all came together as a club, the way all of us, I would randomly have people saying, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't call you, but I just came. So I really felt really nice every time that happened, and so many people came to encourage me, and this to me was a great portrayal of club culture. We generally managed to spend some time even after the meetings, and a few people missed it, but no worries. This Tuesday, coming Tuesday, is the last session where we will be we will be giving the certificates to all the speakers, and I would strongly, strongly wish each one of you to be there to see how the speakers are, and hopefully we can hang out after that for a while and have a great day. Thank you.